Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys how I made this like clay rainbow thingy. And I know this is really random, but this is actually like a napkin holder. And I made it because I wanted a really cute napkin holder for my apartment, but you would still do the exact same steps if you wanted to make this into like a wall hanging or like something for shelf decor. So let's just get into it. Alright guys, so since I'm making this into a napkin holder, this is the napkin holder that I'm going to use, and I got this from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start off by outlining the shape of the napkin holder so that my rainbow can cover all of it. If you're actually just doing a rainbow as a wall hanging or like shelf decor, then sketch out the shape of a dome, whatever size you would like. And I'm doing this because it's just going to make it easier for us to make a rainbow out of the clay. It's going to be like a stencil for us to use. Fold this in half and draw a line down the middle, and this is going to make it easier to draw in the rainbow lines. Then I drew dots where I wanted my lines in the rainbow to like go. I like I like suck at explaining this, but you guys can see what I'm doing. So I ended up drawing in 4 lines, which gives us 5 different colors that we can put on our rainbow. And then right here, I'm just double checking to make sure that my dome is actually big enough to cover the edges of my napkin holder because I don't want the edges to show. So for this project, I'm going to be using Daz clay because this clay is just amazing. Okay, so once you have your clay picked out, start wedging it and then roll it out. If you want to make this into a wall hanging, roll it out to be about a quarter of an inch thick. And if you want this to be shelf decor, like a rainbow that can stand up on its own, make it at least half an inch to an inch thick, I would say, because you want it to be able to stand. You don't want it to like tumble over, so it's got to be thick. Now take your rainbow and place it on top of the clay, and I'm just going to use my needle tool to trace it out. Take some water in your hand and then smooth out the edges. I put my rainbow back on top of my clay, and then I started to trace along every line with my needle tool so that it could like lightly carve in each line into the clay. Then I took the back of a thin paintbrush and I traced along the lines very gently to kind of like make the lines thicker, like you guys can see. You don't have to worry about being too neat with this because you can always go back in with some water and smooth everything out. Now that I'm happy with what I've got, I'm gonna take a little bit of clay and I'm gonna make little dots and place them on my rainbow just to give it like a boho pattern, I guess. Okay, so then I took my rainbow and I was gonna let it dry on top of the napkin holder. Like you guys can see, I put it on top, but the clay was kind of like sinking in on the parts that didn't have anything to rest on. So then I just decided to dry it on top of a table and then I would glue it on later. If you decided to make a wall hanging with this, right now would be the perfect time to add in a little hole at the top of the rainbow and one at the bottom so you could like tie in some string to let it hang, and then like maybe a tassel at the bottom or like more rainbows if you wanted to do more than one. Make sure to do your last minute touches and then let this dry for about 2 days. Since I'm doing a napkin holder, I did 2 rainbows, so here's my second one. And here are my rainbows dry. Okay, so I'm gonna prime this with some white paint. This is also the color that I want inside the little ridges of my rainbow. I'm painting this a vanilla color. Then I took my outline of my rainbow and I just cut out that line that you guys can see right here. And I'm gonna speckle this with some brown paint. I'm painting this line a light brown. Then the dots I painted a beige. I wanted this line to kind of like pop, so I used a mint. This little line in the middle, I'm painting a mustard yellow. And lastly, this line I painted a mauve pink. I did the exact same thing to my other rainbow, so now it's time to seal. And I'm gonna be using my triple thick gloss glaze from Deco Art, and I love this stuff so much. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my napkin holder and I'm gonna line this with some super glue. And you guys, this was not the move because I didn't realize that super glue was like so liquidy and runny, and I actually just ended up super gluing my fingers together. So yeah, don't do that. I couldn't find my E6000 glue, so I ended up using wood glue to glue on my rainbows, and they stuck on super well. And yeah, guys, we're done. And you guys, I love this rainbow napkin holder. I'm so obsessed with it. I love it. It's so cute. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and make sure to check out some of my other clay videos and subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!